Every enemy faction fights and moves in a unique way. Terminists have swift and light units, since they have only a few ranged ones. Automatons have more armored units that are slow but make up for it in firepower. And the Illuminates are a strange amalgamation of both. They have fast units in form of voteless and shield units like dropships and harvesters. Today I will show you 3 ways you can hold your own against such foes and have an edge on the enemies of Super Earth. My name is Sergeant Poe, welcome to Standard Issue.
Retreat and hold, done by the brave and the bold. Battle for Super Earth with all your might. Tactics will take out the enemy in sight. For fewer casualties, for more victories, to dispel questions and mysteries. 3 simple steps, all can be remembered. Follow them so you don't get dismembered. Rush, running, guns blazing, leave no one alive. Sometimes there is too many in the hive. Hold, stand and fight until you're full. For Super Earth, for one and all. As a new friend in a 3-way war, 3 simple ideas to survive in the core. Rush, retreat, and hold. Simple, easy, and pure gold. Fewer casualties for more victories, to dispel questions and mysteries. 3 simple steps, all can be remembered. Follow them so you don't get dismembered. Rush, running, guns blazing, leave no one alive. Sometimes there is too many in the hive. Oh, stand and fight until you're full. For Super Earth, for one and all. Running, guns blazing, leave no one alive. Sometimes there is too many in the hive. Hold, stand and fight until you're full. For Super Earth, for one and all.
For this video, I wanted a way to instruct new Helldivers on how to fight, so I came up with this: rush, retreat, and hold. It has come to my attention that many young Helldivers do one of 2 things: stand there and get blown to pieces, or try to run away directly into the enemy. Here I will try to give you a few tips on how to survive longer and provide a few things to keep in mind while fighting the good fight. Rushing a point is the most complicated of the bunch. It relies heavily on your position, where the enemy's attention is, and most important of all, timing. In most cases, you'll be rushing enemy camps. It's a good idea to drop an eagle or orbital on their camp first before approaching. This will damage enemy spawners and reduce the amount of enemies you will face. When it comes down to factions, bugs are some of the easiest and the hardest to take out their spawn points. Easy in the sense you only have to throw a grenade or shoot explosive into the hole to close it. However, the difficulty lies in getting to the bug holes. This is in contrast to bases of the bots and the squids. Usually you can see bot factories at a distance. With a good aim and with an anti-tank weapon, you can blow them up. Getting close to the base is a different story. They are well fortified and difficult to get into without bots calling for help or shooting at you. This is where dropping ordnance on their position is most effective. And move quickly and shoot down any remaining bots. Another quick tip when facing the bots, find cover. If the bots can't hit you, you will live longer and deliver more democracy. Squids have large landing craft that are heavily resistant to damage, and it'll take some time to take out. However, if you're fast enough to reach one, throw a thermite grenade on it and run away. The thermite will burn through the shield and detonate the ship. This will drastically reduce the time you are there and increase the chance of you escaping without dying. There are some fights you cannot win by yourself, when the enemy outnumbers you 20 to 1. It is best if you retreat to a better position. It is sometimes a struggle to find cover, especially if one or two specific enemies are hounding you. The best strategy is to get enemies behind you to funnel into a narrow point. This will cause them to bunch up and reduce their effectiveness. All you have to do is keep firing into them. In some cases, you can trap the narrow point beforehand. Perhaps you set fire to the ground or set up sentries to cover you as you escape. The point of retreating is either leaving an area to get to another or getting to a better position to take out enemies. Both are necessary and take some practice, but covering your retreat is a great way to survive. There will be moments when fighting for democracy you cannot move from your position. Either you fight or die trying. This is best seen in Raise the Flag, Eradication, and Evacuate Assets missions. Before you can call the flag and the timer runs out, make sure to call sentries. You might have to call down supplies because you're going to spend a lot of time firing and you want to stay ready for more. For bugs, it is best to keep firing in the base of a bug tunnel breach cloud. This will damage any bugs coming your way, allowing to reduce the amount of bugs you will have to deal with. When facing the bots, you want to shoot down their ships before they drop more troops. This will reduce the amount of bots you will have to fight. One of the best ways to perform this tactic is by setting up an anti-tank emplacement and just start blasting. The Illuminators are a bit tricky to handle. It is best to take out any overseers you see first, along with flesh mobs and harvesters. You can shoot down their ships, but it takes longer than the bots because of their shields. Every Helldiver eventually learns to rush, retreat, and hold in their own way. Some have different methods, some are more extreme than others. The ones I've discussed in this video are just a few of my ideas. What are some of yours? Let me know in the comments and I'd love to try them out. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, share this with your local Helldivers, and subscribe. Seeing subscriber count go up makes me happy, so if you're invested in making people happy, please subscribe. Thank you, this has been Sergeant Poe for Super Earth and Democracy.
Marching with Sergeant Poe, with you high and low, marching straight and true. Raise your rifles, he's watching you. Salute Super Earth on your way, for every diver to save the day. With you high and low, soon you will be marching, marching like Sergeant Poe. With you high and low, with you high and low, marching straight and true. Raise your rifles, he's watching you. Salute Super Earth on your way, for every diver to save the day. With you high and low, soon you will be marching, marching like Sergeant Poe.